keep by the ones who circle round attendees. Hi there, my name is Tercy Engelhardt, and I want to welcome you to this episode of the Unreasonably Grateful podcast, Living in Grace by Choice. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. I heard from a couple of you this past week, and it's always so meaningful and exciting to see who's actually doing this work, sharing this process with me, what you're getting, what you're learning. So thank you for sharing. Whether you put something in the comments or start a thread in chat or reach out through email, I love hearing from you. So thank you for being a part of this journey with me. We got back from about 5 days in Texas. We went to our daughter Molly's. She was hosting Confluence, which is an interesting convergence of off the grid, homesteaders, homeschoolers, anti vaxxers, healthy eaters, um, yeah, patriots, just great big combination. There were over 700 people there. They housed and fed them. We helped. I got to spend time with grandchildren, which is the best part for me. Matthew and I spoke, but there were a lot of amazing speakers. Anyway, it's great to see your kids stepping into their own self-expression in life. And yeah, it was wonderful. And we were super happy to get back to our Northwestern weather and lifestyle here. Although it was quite beautiful there, it didn't really start getting warm till the day we left, or hot, actually. So I actually saw something there that I want to share with you. And I saw it out of my husband speaking. He was speaking and in a session, and I heard him saying, much like I say here, which is, life is this journey of discovering our authentic selves, who we were actually created as, and the gifts we were given, and the opportunity to share those, healing past wounds and defenses, and all those reactions to the circumstances of life, things people say, things people don't say, things we do, things we didn't do, things we wished we'd done, whatever. And I call those places where we can get triggered. And you know what those are, when somebody says something, and if it wasn't a trigger, you wouldn't even respond, but you react, and maybe you push back or defend or protect yourself. That's an indication that there's an opportunity to heal something there, so that you can let more love in, more of that unconditional love that actually connects us all and would end a lot of the division and divisiveness that we're seeing in our culture. So, anyway, and a reminder that I don't have your answers. I'm sharing with you tidbits from my own journey, 39 years now of healing from an addictive lifestyle and abuse. And, people shared with me, I read something, I see something, I hear something, and I glean it for myself. And it maybe creates the next step that I step into in my own healing process. So that's what I'm doing here. And if you want to do an individual session, you can sign up at tercyengelhart.com under Work Together. Anyway, so I was listening to my husband speak, and he was sharing from his perspective. And I saw something I hadn't seen before. So I want to suggest that we take this on. I've done it since then, and I'll share with you what that's like. So here's what I saw. If in fact if we are on this journey together, if we are cohabitants, co-journeyers on this path of healing and becoming more of the divine creature that you are, then when we get triggered, or when our sensitive places, our buttons get pushed and it hurts, and there's all kinds of reactions to that, and oftentimes we respond defensively. What if we just said, thank you? Because if they're pointing something out by something that they said or did or didn't do, whatever the situation is, if they're pointing something out and you get reactivated, then that's a gift, because now you have a clue. Oh, here's a place where I can go to work. Here's a place where I can do some cleaning up. I can take responsibility. I can apologize. I can forgive. I can make a request, whatever it might be, whatever's in that place that's defending or protecting. And so I tried it. And here's a couple of things that happened. So one time when somebody said something and I could feel it hitting a sensitive spot, and I said, "Thank you," their response was, "Well, I wasn't actually being that nice." So what I saw was, by me not pushing back and defending, by me just saying thank you, there was this opening for them because it wasn't the expected response. There was an opening for them to look and see what was their intention. And I don't have to say anything. So that was one experience. The other experiences have mostly been, I say thank you and I feel peaceful. And there isn't this, argument or heated response or sharp words said or none of that. I just say thank you. And then I take note, like, here's a place where I can look and see what is it that I'm actually reacting to. Because so often what we react to isn't actually what happened in that moment, but it's a reminder of an earlier, previous incident that was wounding. And so that's what we're actually reacting to. So by saying thank you, there's a sense of I can just pause and reflect for a moment. And if there's some work for me to do, I can take note and do that work. And sometimes simply saying thank you is healing because we haven't reacted and gone down that same tunnel that we've gone down in all the previous times where we felt attacked or judged or criticized or just unloved, less worthy, somehow sensitized by what someone may have said or done. Okay, so that's what I want you to take on this week. So this week, whenever you feel like your buttons get pushed, you get triggered, a wound gets bumped, whatever that looks like for you, see if you can't practice just take a breath and say thank you. And then share with me. Let me know what happens. What's that experience like for you? I am grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my journey, for honoring me and allowing me to have a place in your journey. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And I will be here next week. And I look forward to seeing you then. Have a beautiful, beautiful week.